Well, the non-conference schedule this year is going to be pretty tough. We plan it that way every year. We're going to open up on November the 5th with Florida, and then we'll move on to play the national champions, Baylor Bears, and then on to play Georgia Tech. Later that, for Thanksgiving, we'll play against Kentucky. We'll play in-state some against Northwestern State, Louisiana Tech, before ending off non-conference schedule with FIU tournament and Wichita State on the road. Like I said before, it's by design. Every year we're going to play a tough schedule. We're going to play against teams that play in the postseason play in preparation for postseason play if we make it that far. So we always want to play the tough ones that nobody really want to play on the road in hostile environments. It allows us to play against a lot of different teams that play different ways. Because when you get to the tournament, if you can make it that far, you want to be able to be prepared for whatever team that you get a chance to go up against. Our SWAC opponents this year are going to be just as tough as every year. With the addition of a lot of new coaches in the conference, teams are getting better. The parity in the conference is getting real tight, and we expect every game that we play in this year to be a battle. With defending champion Southern, Jackson State, who's another formative team that has a strong returning class coming back along with Alabama State. Those are going to be some of the teams that really are going to be some interesting games to play in this year. But again, we don't overlook anybody in conference because we know that on any given night, anybody can be beat. And like I said, it says a lot for our conference as to the direction that we're trying to go. And I'm glad to see the influx of the new coaches coming in because it just brings a different brand of basketball to the nation, and it helps elevate our conference to another level. Well, the newcomers that are coming in, we have 7 new players coming in, actually 8. One has to sit out because of the transfer rule, but we have 7 new players that's going to add to our depth, add to our athleticism out on the basketball court. And a lot of those we're going to be counting on early to kind of give us a lot to sustain what we lost from last year. Some of the ones that will be coming in that we're going to be leaning on heavily is Brandy Washington, Alexis Hope, Jemiah Harrison, Alexis Vaughn, Taylor, Woodard, and we also got Kaylin Gillian coming back, who sat out last year, who played a lot for us a year and a half ago. So, like I said, this is a new chapter for Grambling women's basketball, and we're excited for the new pieces that we're able to add to what we already have coming back. We have 7 returning players coming back. Again, 3 that really played significant minutes for us last year: Justice Coleman, Ariel Williams, and Madison Conley Banks. A few players that that have grown up a lot over their offseason and are showing great signs of being able to produce for us this year will be Candace Paramore and Markeisha Body. Also, Jasmine Forte is another one that I'm thinking about right now that's going to play a lot of dividends for us inside with her size and with her girt inside. Again, we lost a lot last year based on graduation, and we're going to be leaning on these players to play different roles than where they were last year. So it's going to be an exciting year. Like I said, we're off to a great start with practice, and I like what I'm seeing so far. So we know it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. So we plan on being in the thick of things when it's all said and done. And also with the newcomers, I forgot to mention the Katoria Bingham, who's going to be a real versatile player that'll be able to help us inside and out. Like I said, she's a player that's experienced, and we're going to lean on heavily. She's right down the road from Monroe, Louisiana, and like I said, so she's excited to play. She's excited to prove what she's able to do, and we're glad to add her to the players that we have coming back.